Hi, everybody, and welcome to another collective reading. So, like always, I'm going to pull three cards from the Zen Tarot deck just to get a picture of the overall energy, and then we will take a look into more details with the tarot cards or any messages that the collective needs to hear today. So, the first card we have is fighting, or the Knight of Swords. By the picture on this card itself, you can see in the background these two people fighting with each other. So there's a lot of mental energy going on over there, a lot of thoughts, a lot of confusion, a lot of back and forth, a lot of fighting within yourself. So the second card is the Hermit, or aloneness. This is about going within, and with the fighting card over here, so we see that there's a lot of time spent in your mind with your thoughts, a lot of thinking. And we have the Magician with existence, right? So let me see if we need one more card to clarify this. Okay, so we have silence. This is talking about hidden emotions. So, and we did get one more card over here, which I'm not going to put on the deck, but I'm just going to look at the overall energy. It is the Seven of Wands, which is a lot of stress. So by straight up from these cards, we can see that there's a lot of mental energy being used up here. There's a lot of thoughts. So we have the Page of Swords. This is somebody that is in their heads. A lot of thoughts are going on about some situation that you are in. The aloneness, again, spending a lot of time with yourself, with your thoughts, trying to figure out what it is, what you should do next, or what is actually going on in your mind. Existence is it is a magician energy, and the moon over here is talking about emotions. So this is with existence here in the traditional Rider Waite, this would be the magician. So that is manipulation, manipulation in people or in energy. So either you're um, trying so the reason why it could be the reason why you're in your thoughts in this energy is because you're trying to create something, you're trying to bring something into existence, you're trying to uh, find a way, or you're trying to come up with some ideas or suggestions, solutions towards a situation. The moon is the or the silence. This is about emotions. So this is about what is going on in your emotions. So I'm just gonna get some more clarifying messages for these cards. So there's a lot of so out of the four cards that I pulled out, three of them are major arcana. So this is the major energy that is going on, this is the controlling energy that for most of you, you're being forced to go within and spend time with your thoughts, spend time with your emotions, to see what you want to create or what you want to be, what you want to do with these thoughts. A lot of thoughts and emotions that are coming up for you to deal with, and trying to understand what you can do with them or what you can make out of them. uh, and these thoughts are also stressing you out because you are unable to control them. That is the energy right now. But the energy is also pushing you towards sitting, spending time with these thoughts to understand and to make certain changes in your day-to-day life. So I'm gonna take a closer look as to what understand what these energies are. So the first card here for the clarifying this one we have is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is looking at possibilities, looking at the vastness in front and seeing what else you can do with this situation, with these resources. uh, you have the Chariot coming out here. The Chariot is all about movement. The Chariot could also be about choices, trying to find out the right choice you need to make over here. Hmm. The Ten of Swords. So like this picture, Ten of Swords is somebody that is being that is burdened, that is depressed, that is being stabbed in the back, being deceived. This is somebody who is, this is like the last thread that has broken, and now you're just like, on the verge of giving up, kind of situation over here. This could be because you're unable to understand. You're searching for the possibilities. You're trying to understand what is the choice you need to make, but this confusion, there's so many thoughts in your head that it feels like you cannot take it anymore. It feels like a burden. It feels like you wish you could just give it all up and move on. Right. We have the Hierophant coming up under the Silence or the Moon card. The Hierophant is somebody who is quite learned, somebody who is like a leadership position. So this could be you. This could be you. Probably are in a situation where you are having to make a decision, and a lot of things depend on you, a lot of people depend on you, or it's quite a spot that you have been put in with the responsibility of so whatever is this choice that you are having to make over here. uh, a lot of people are dependent on it, a lot of so you probably are in a situation where you need to leave one thing to get into another thing, and then you're thinking, you're wondering, like, if you should leave this behind, then what happens to the people or everything that you have built up until now in that situation. But if you don't leave it behind, then it is not bringing you peace. You staying there is keeping you stuck there. It is not bringing you peace, and you know that you need to leave it behind, but taking that step, taking that decision to leave it behind is something that is putting you in this situation. I'm gonna get some clarification, some more clarification on that. Any more messages? Right, so we have the Hermit card coming out once again. The Hermit card here, and the Hermit here as well. So a lot of thinking, a lot of stuck, like you're literally, your energy is literally stuck, you're unable to do anything because there's so much of thoughts. You're searching for a direction, you're trying to figure out, like you want, you're hoping for some light to shine on and tell you what you need to do next, or where you need to go, what is the steps you need to take. So a lot of thinking. There is just clarifying message about where you are right now. Any more messages for the collective spirit? So the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is somebody walking away from a situation. So he's built this. We have the moon up over here again, and it looks like it's almost like the same kind of a face, it's like so much sadness. So this person has built these 8 cups over here, and now he needs to leave them and move on. And it's coming right under the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of movement as well. So there's a movement that you are contemplating over here, which is bringing you a lot of sadness, a lot of depression, a lot of confusion. It's got you stuck whether you should move or you should stay. You are going to move towards something else. So let's get some more clarifications on this. Okay, that just came out. That was the death card. So the death and transformation, it came out and went back in. So I'm not going to pull it out unless it comes out again later, right? So the Five of Pentacles, like I said, you needing to move, to leave something, but this is so you're gone so used to it, you feel like you're leaving people out in the cold. You're gonna have to leave people out if you take this journey. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is about a brand new beginning, a brand new offer, a brand new step. So you're trying to move towards this new beginning, towards this new goal, or this new task, or this new life, or this new offer that you're receiving, or a new offer that is standing in front of you, and you're wondering if you should take it or not. I think that is the confusion you're having. You have an offer with you and you're wondering whether you should take the offer, because taking the offer is going to bring a lot of change into the situation. I won't be surprised if the Tower card falls out during this reading, because it seems like this brand new beginning is what is causing this confusion over here. You're already in this energy of the new beginning, but the confusion is because you're needing to leave behind something that you have already created, something that is stable, and move towards something that you're unsure of, unaware of, but you also know that you need to do this. This is something that and with the Magician card over here, I think this is something that you have been wanting, you have been waiting for, and now that it's here, you don't know what to do with it. You didn't expect that it would actually turn up for you, and now that it's here, you don't know if you should go for it, because it is going to cause you to leave the old life and start new, start fresh again. Now, Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody that is on their own, self-sufficient, self-abundant, very abundant. You have the grapes, which is the fruit of abundance. You have the pentacles, the sign of money, and so you're uh, coming into, or you have manifested this situation. This is where you are going to be. If you take this offer, you're coming into this self-sufficient, abundant position, the nine of pentacles. Okay. Oh, we have two here. We have three actually. I'm not gonna take these cards, but I want to look at them. You have judgment, you have justice, and you have the strength. All three major arcana cards over here, signifying that this situation is very divinely guided, and you have everything that is required to put this into action. Okay, so the Lovers card, again, I don't know why it is here, but uh, this could signify emotional satisfaction. You could be leaving one situation to be with somebody that you've really been wanting to be with, or this could just be a work situation where you're leaving it for peace, for abundance, for love. um, Not necessary for a person. It could be love towards yourself, love towards who you are, trying to be who you are. Two of Swords. Okay. Okay, just gonna keep that there and get one more card. And the Three of Swords. Okay. For some of you, this could be a love situation where you, or a relationship which is not working for you, which you need to leave, you need to move out of, and the decision to leave that situation is what is causing this pain for you. Number one. Two could be, there is somebody that you are wanting to get back in touch with. You're thinking about it, but you don't know if you should get back in touch. Like right now, you guys are not in communication with each other, so you don't know, because there was a lot of because the past situation for which you two had split was not a good situation. Something ended in the past. You guys are not in communication anymore, but you're thinking about this person, and you're wondering if you should make this offer towards this person, if you should communicate with this person. But because you're not in touch with them, there's a lot of confusion on should I not, will they accept, how are they going to react, things like that. For others of you, you are leaving a situation which so you probably want to leave the situation because of the financial situation. You probably want to leave the work because of financial situation, but you don't know if this kind of safety security you're going to get in the next place, and you're not comfortable with leaving what you have, even though it is for the money. Maybe you're already earning well enough, but you need more, or you want to earn more, but you don't know if you should leave this place because of the bond that you have created over here, because of the connections that you have made in this place. Is You're not sure if you want to give that up as of now. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the lovers card over here. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming out over here. I don't know why I'm feeling like this is so connected with, or this is in, like, yesterday's energy, yesterday's reading, and this is like flowing somewhere and connecting somewhere. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming out again, so this is a very karmic situation that you are in. If this is a relationship that you need to walk away from, this is a karmic relationship that you are in, and that cycle needs to break. The Eight of Swords, again, the Eight of Swords is a lot of, it's the same, there's a lot of mental energy over here, being trapped in your mind. um, this is a self trapped, self imprisonment of your own mind. You're just stuck with which is the right thing, which is the wrong thing to do, what action you should take. I'm gonna get one more card to clarify the lovers. Right, so the Death here once again, right? Like I said, uh, this is an energy that is transforming. Overall energy, a karmic cycle is ending, but and because the cycle is ending, there's a lot of mental energy going on right now. There's a lot of stuckness, there's a lot of confusion, there's this war going on in your head. Should I not? Because this energy is really tugging, it is breaking something that is no longer required in this situation, and you, out of your own comfort, are trying to hold on to the situation, but the energy is pulling it apart. It's breaking this situation for you. I am going to and that is the reason why there's this Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. So, like, probably you've cut yourself out from everybody, you've cut everybody out, and you're just dealing with this pain, with these thoughts, all on your own, because you don't know what to do with it, you don't know who to talk to, because there is nobody that is able to understand. People are telling you what they think you should be doing, but that's not sitting with you, that is not going with you, that is not what you want to do. And because the advice is not in favor of what you should be doing, like, there is no encouragement coming towards this action that you are trying to take. Nobody is encouraging you towards this action, but you know that you need to take this action, and because of which you've shut yourself down, and you're trying to deal with it on your own, and you're trying to understand these thoughts and these feelings and these emotions on your own, and you're in this mess, uh, because you're trying to fight the energy. My advice here would be to just feel whatever you're feeling, and wait it out. Know that this is going to blow over, and wait for it to blow over. Don't try and resist the energy. Rather, rather just go with the flow. You know, if you're feeling bad today, do whatever you need to do. You know, probably watch a movie or play games or whatever you need to do to for today, to know that this is a karmic cycle that is trying to end for your good. It is going to bring about a lot of peace. It is going to bring about a lot of abundance, bring about happiness for you. This is something that needs to happen overall. So you cannot fight this energy. The more you fight, the more it is going to push you into this mind place. And we did see the strength card coming out, we did see judgment, and we did see justice card come out. So you have everything that is needed to get over this situation. You have the strength to get over this situation. And judgment and justice is coming to the situation. So know that your reward is coming if you can just have a little more patience and wait for this to be over. I'm going to pull some advice from the ancestors to see what they want to tell you in this situation, and then after that I'm going to pull an advice from the angels to see what they want to tell you, any advice they want to give you in this situation. So right now we're just going to ask the ancestors what is the situation, what is the situation, and what is the advice for the situation. There's a lot of pain you're feeling. So we have nature spirit. So nature spirits is about being playful, being joyful, you know, like I said, taking one day at a time. Don't get too caught up in the energy. Don't take it too seriously, because it is going to end. It is you have the chariot card here, which means the energy is already in motion, which means that it is gonna end soon. It could last a week, it could last 2 days, it could last 3 weeks, it could last an entire month, sometimes even 3 months, right? And then suddenly after all that time, you wake up one day, and you're bright and happy like it never even happened, and you cannot even remember all this sadness that you're going through. So I think they just want to give us one card. So I'm gonna read this, right? So I'm not gonna read it from the book like last time. We're just gonna see the major part of it, message of the nature spirits. It says sacred and playfulness. Like I said, do not take it so seriously. Do not take whatever is happening right now, do not take this energy serious. I know saying and doing are two very very different things. With the amount of swords you have over here, with the amount of mental energy, with the amount of thoughts that are going on over here, like I know how bad you could be feeling right now, but trust me, this is going to blow over and you are going to come through onto the other side. You do have all the strength and all the courage and everything it is needed to come through this. You do have it. You know, you're not given a situation just like that. You know, whenever we have situations like this, it's because we have the capacity to deal with those situations. The only thing we lack is the patience to wait for these situations to blow over, or to deal with them. And get through these situations. We lack the patience for that. But if we can hold on to the patience, we know how much strength, how much endurance, what capacity lies within us. So nature spirits, it says, nature spirits are fun silly things who enjoy laughter and a bit of mischief. They are connected to the freedom of expression and know that life is meant to be enjoyed even among the chaos. The sacredness of nature spirit is not generally acknowledged, right? So if you have pulled the nature spirit, it could be because you have overlooked details in the daily grind. There are small things in your life that are sacred but have not been given their proper space. This could be a family member, a project in your home, it could be yourself, right? So take some time out to, no matter I know how it is, you've literally locked yourself out from everybody, but even if it is 5 minutes in a day, take the time out to spend 5 minutes to talk to people, to uh, maybe that'll help you laugh, even if you're laughing for just 5 minutes in the day. Like, take time to do it. Or if you want to do something for yourself, like pampering, do a facial, do a face mask or massage, play some games, watch a movie. I don't know what you could do for yourself. Yeah, whatever needs to be done to handle the situation. Please, I want to tell you guys this: there is no right and there is no wrong. A lot of people will tell you, like, don't do this, don't do that. As long as you're not hurting anybody and you're not harming anybody, there is no right and there is no wrong. Do whatever you need to do because you are in the situation and you need to pull yourself out of the situation. So do whatever you need to do to get through the situation, right? So call up a friend, and instead of telling them about your mess and your situation, maybe listen to their mess and listen to their situation, and it'll probably make you realize that it's not all that bad, or you're not the only person that is going through it. Maybe the degree is less or more, but you're not the only person. And it is in times like this when we really need to remind ourselves that we are not the only ones, we are not the only people. So listening to other stories would make us remember and realize that we're not the only ones going through it. The degree is different, agreed, but we're not the only ones going through it. And the higher the degree, it's only because you have been given that capacity to handle it. You have been given that courage to handle it, and now you're being tested. That courage of yours is being tested. Any advice that the angels want to give you in this situation? Also, whenever there's a death, whenever the death card shows up, there's a huge, and I mean huge, there is a huge transformation, like the death. And you have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is new beginning, and the death is a transformation. So this transformation is huge that is coming through, and because of the enormity of this transformation, hence the pain of the pain of that transformation is what you are feeling now. Know that if you get through this, when you get through this, what is on the other side is way more. Like, you're gonna look back and say, oh, I wish I knew that this was in store, so I wouldn't have to feel all of these things that I am feeling right now. So there's a huge transformation happening for you. Also, about the Wheel of Fortune or karmic cycles. Karmic cycles are, we have been, like, these are things that have been coming down generation after generation, lifetime after lifetime, And so it is so much in our system, it is so much in our blood, it is so much in our DNA, and we are so used to it. So breaking out of a cycle is, it's automatic, it's obvious, it's obvious pain and discomfort and everything that you don't want to go through. But it is necessary for your growth, for your personal growth, for your spiritual growth. It is very necessary, and it has to happen, and hence it is happening. We have two cards. So we have the chess queen, trust and strategizing, number 30. And we have the spiral dancer, citrus root and perception. Sorry, did I say citrus circuit? Yes, right. So I'm gonna get into the meaning of the card. So the spiral dancer is all about going with the flow. It's about uh, knowing what to do when the moment arrives. Like right now you're in this situation, but when the moment arrives, you automatically have an idea, you automatically have an inspiration, you automatically know what you need to do in that moment. Read about that. Right. So the chess queen says, queen has all the tools you need to aid you in your quest for life of for a life of purpose, peace, and prosperity. When she arrives, you are given the task of asking Spirit for a vision of your life. Ask to know the right action to ensure your part in this process of unfolding. Right? So, this time that you are spending in the hermit mode, ask for guidance. Instead of running over the same thoughts over and over again, instead of playing the same situations in 10 different ways in your head, ask for guidance. Ask them what it is that you need to know right now. Ask them what you need to do right now to handle the situation. What do you need to handle the situation? And then, with the sense of trust, allow the strategy to be given unto you by the divine. Now it says, are your own goals and desires in alignment with the divine plan for your life? If we are fighting that which is inevitable, all of this is bound to happen. All that you are feeling right now is happening because you are trying to go against an energy that has already been decided and that is already playing out in your life, and you don't want, you're trying to stand up to the energy, you're trying to stand in the way, and you're trying to fight that energy. Hence, this pushback is happening. When you're in alignment with the latter or with the divine plan, all manner of message are delivered to aid you in taking the right action for your life. So right now you are being called to let go. Okay, so just ask your guides, ask your team, your ancestors, your angels, God, divine creator, ask, what do you want me to do, and be open to receive the answers. Stop trying to fight this energy. Today I'm feeling sad. Okay, fine, I'm gonna feel sad. I'm gonna sit down with my sadness, and I'm just gonna feel sad. But tomorrow is gonna be a new day for me. Decide it already in your head. If I am feeling that much sadness that I cannot come out of, no matter what I do, I want to come out of it, but I cannot come out of it, then I'm just going to sit with the sadness today, but tomorrow is going to be a different day for me. And tomorrow, if you're still sad again, then you tell it to yourself once again, until you have managed to talk yourself out of this situation. The chess queen says that you will win this game as long as you let spirit choose your moves, follow your bliss, and the inspired messages delivered by your soul. You cannot lose when you enter the realm of the chess queen and she appears as your ally. Spiral dancer. So the spiral dancer moves with her own rhythm and steps to music only she can hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures you that what you're experiencing as a setback is really part of an upward spiral. You're not retracting your steps or going backwards, but rather round and up. So it says all relationships have a destiny, each is a sacred teacher with valuable lessons to share. So if this is a relationship that is trying to end here, then you need to, instead of being all sad and bitter about it, ask yourself, what is this relationship trying to teach you? What have you learned from the relationship? And know that it is now that you have seen the lesson, it is time for the lesson to end, right? For the relationship to end. So thank the person for teaching you or showing you what you need to see, and move on to the next chapter of your life. The spiral dancer is a reminder that destiny's true path is seldom straight, right? So we are not always going to be in a situation that everybody's gonna like, okay, I wanted to end. I know there's gonna be pain, but this much of pain only. No, it's not possible, right? It is going to take its course. It is going to turn out to be however it was meant to turn out to be. What you need to do here is you need to know if you are in alignment. You need to know who you are, what do you want, what is in alignment with your soul, what is in alignment with your soul's purpose, and what feels true to you, and you need to do that which feels true to you. As long as you're in alignment with yourself, with your soul, um, whatever happens, however it turns out, is always going to be for the best of you. Okay, so I hope this message helped you in some way, and I hope this message resonated for you. If it did, please comment below, and thank you so much for watching, and love and light.